what's doing, guys? Back with a fresh final review. Today we're mixing it up. We're doing something that's not X Plus. We're doing something a little different. Bam! I almost said X Plus. Now, this is not X Plus. I tell you what this is. This is X Plus. You see this over here? That's an X Plus 30 centimeter Rodan. I walk in the room tonight, and that's how it was. Rodan is drunk. He fell all over Anguirus and Mothra. What a mess. Not good. Not good. Anyway, it happens. It happens, okay? What are we looking at? We're looking at the Gigabrain Godzilla 1962 Gold variant. I almost had to how do I roll this off the tip of my tongue? Because it doesn't sound, it sounds like I'm trying to say X plus 25, blah, 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 blah. Okay, anyway, so I picked up this figure back in August, end of August, September timeframe. And it's awesome. I love this figure. I'm going to tell you a story. You guys want to have a story time? Story time. Okay, so fresh vinyl story time. I wanted this figure. I'm going to tell you how I got this figure and everything, okay? So story time. Sit down, cross your legs, get some milk, cookies, whatever. And here we go. Some babbling. And no, I didn't have any coffee today. None. I'm just excited to talk about this figure, okay? So we're going to go back to 2013 G-Fest. And I was at G-Fest. It was Sunday, the last day of G-Fest 2013, G-Fest 20. And I had already spent the allotted money that I was going to spend, that I was comfortable with. I bought some Popies, I bought a Bandai, I bought some other things, and I'm like, I'm done spending, done rich, I'm done. Right? We've all been there at G-Fest, like, I'm not going to spend anymore, and you find that one more figure like, oh, I gotta get it. No. I didn't do that. I didn't buy anything else on Sunday, even though I wanted to. And what am I talking about? This, right here. This figure, not the exact figure, but Sunday, G-Fest 20, I saw this figure. Clawmark Toys had it. I think it was about $165. And I said, nope. No, Rich. No, I'm done. I'm not going to get it. And I hesitated, and I didn't budge. I did not get it. Stupid. You know why? Because it eluded me for 4 years. What is it? 2007, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, 4 years. Okay? And I kicked myself in the ass pretty much because I let it go. And this is one figure that I just have wanted ever since I let it go. So, let's fast forward one more year to 2014. It is August 2014. Actually, it might have been a little before, but we're going to go to August and I'll backtrack a little bit. But August 2014, I'm in Seattle, Washington, hanging out with my buddy David Dobko. And guess what? Yes, he has one of these. He does. And I see it in person. I'm like, oh, idiot. Stupid. Okay. Now, I knew he had it. It was just being able to see it in person. So, having seen David's pictures over the course of between 2013 and 2014, I'm like, you're idiot. David's pictures were like amazeballs, and he makes the figure look so good, and it only fueled my desire to want it more. So I see it at David's, I hold it, I'm like, oh, it's beautiful, must have. So, for the rest of 2014, 15, 16, and into 17, I have not seen this figure for sale since I saw it at G-Fest for sale, because David doesn't count because he owned it. Lucky, okay? So, guess what? Guess what happens 2017? Yeah, I got one. Guess how I got it? It just works. It was meant to be. David saw a link on Yahoo Japan, and he sent it to me through Facebook Messenger. Bam! And I'm like, oh! It's like the heavens and the clouds cleared and all this beautifulness. So, of course, I went after it, and I'm like, why was I hesitating? You know why I was hesitating? Because I was bidding on the toy graphs at the same time. I'm like, shit! I'm like, just when I'm going after something else, this guy pops up. So I'm like, if I let it go, I will be really, really mad. And I was almost like, I'm going to go for the toy graph instead. But I was like, I want the Gigabrain. So I was like, I'm getting both. And that's what I did. I got them all. I bid on things that I wanted, and I want them. That's what I do. When I want something, I go for it. Obviously, there comes a point where it's like, okay, that's a little out of my price range. It's time to pump the brakes there, fella. But I got him. I finally got him. And I love it. It's beautiful. Oh, it's gold. It almost looks like filth. I mean, look. Don't you think they look in scale? Well, not in scale, but I mean, they got the same kind of complexion going here. No, they don't. Okay, so I got the figure mint in bag. Comes with a beautiful header card. It's just a header card. Nothing really special, okay? So I kept my staples. Are my staples in here? Yep, I got my Gigabrain staples. You want to keep those, people. I tell you, everybody thinks that I'm joking about the staples, but those are worth something, okay? Because they are, believe me, okay? So keep those. And this figure came out in 2008, according to the licensing sticker here. And I love the figure. It's beautifully gold. It's got silver highlights. The sculpt. You know what? I had a Gigabrain 62 before, and it was a dark black and brown looking figure. But it didn't really, like, you know, get my freshness flowing, per se, okay? So I sold it. Because I knew that if I'm going to have a Gigabrain G62, it's going to be this one right here. Okay? And now I have it. And it's gorgeous. And he does look gorgeous, you know, with the light hitting off of him. Again, so we got gold, we got some orange sprays, we got silver. The figure is beautiful. I love it. I really need to get him outside and take some fall pictures with him. I think David actually did that. But anyway, so that's the Gigabrain figure. He stands about 10 inches tall. Let's compare him to an X Plus figure, one that a lot of people probably have out there, at least in the X Plus world. So this is a 25 centimeter Godzilla 68, standing nose to nose with the 62. So this would be a 25 centimeter scale just for scaling purposes, you know, comparisons here. So they really size good. This would also probably be in scale with the 25 centimeter G62, but we're not going to bring the 25 centimeter G62 up because he's ugly. Okay? This one's beautiful. And he's beautiful. He's got, ooh, let's see. He doesn't really smell. Now, mind you, this is also harder vinyl, so he's not as soft as the X Plus figures. But does it really matter? Yeah, it does, actually, because if you drop these figures, if you even drop an X Plus, if you drop a Gigabrain, chances are you're going to break something. Definitely going to scuff something because they're hard. It's really much harder vinyl than, you know, some of the Bandai figures from the late 90s and 2000s are much softer. But, you know, actually, X Plus is kind of on the rough side. Anyway, I'm rambling. So, that's my Gigabrain G62 story. I'm happy I got him. Very happy I got him because this was a must-have for me, especially in the stylized realm of collecting. And that's about it. Okay? All right. That's it. I'll do some more stylized stuff soon. I got the Parababy G64, and I got the toy graphs and the divers that we're going to do. All right? So look forward for those, and I'll see you on my next Fresh Vinyl video. Bam! I did it backwards. You're supposed to say, remember, people, buy vinyl, fresh vinyl, and then I'm supposed to do bam. And, oh, it's definitely certified fresh. I'm all over the place. Does it really matter? No. Get out of here! I'll see you later. Bam!